What's up, guys? Welcome back to Persistence Daily Update. Coach Gage here. You've made it to the end of the week. Congratulations. I hope the holidays are still treating you good so far. I hope the parties aren't getting to you too much. We're eating too much food because we still got to get ready for the open. We still got to watch what we eat. We still got to focus on our goals, right? Now, for our strength today, we're working a little bit of core. So just like I said, we've been eating a lot, so let's make sure we focus on that strong point about our body. It's that every 2 minutes, for 10 minutes, we're going to be doing 10 to 20 sit-ups plus 8 to 16 toes to bar. We're gonna scale this as needed, so if a lot of those sit-ups, 20 is too many, again, drop it to 10. Now, for the toes to bar, it's 8 to 16, so you have the option to either do toes to bar parallel or tuck-ups if we absolutely need to. Now, the point of this strength is, the most important part is the toes to bar. So what I would like to see is make the sit-ups basically an activation piece where it's gonna activate your core, make it a little bit more challenging to perform the toes to bar. But for the toes to bar, I wanna see a nice kip, a nice smooth kip per se, so we can work on that as we get into bigger sets like the open always does to us. Now, for today's workout, we are doing an open workout. And again, we aren't doing any more partner workouts as we go for this weekend. Or for weekends from up until the open. So, CrossFit workout 17.2. This is one of the ones I really liked when I first started CrossFit because it was a lot of different movements. But first, let's get into it. It's a 12-minute AMRAP. It's only 12 minutes, but hold on, there's a lot of movements here. You're gonna start out the workout with 2 rounds of, and it's gonna be a 50-foot dumbbell, dual dumbbell walking lunge at 50 and 35. And then you're gonna do 16 toes to bar and 8 dual dumbbell cleans with both your cleans, right? Now, after you finish the 2 rounds, you're then gonna go into 2 rounds of something similar, but a little bit different, right? So it's gonna be a 50-foot dual dumbbell walking lunge. Now you're gonna do 16 bar muscle ups and then 8 dual dumbbell cleans at 50 and 35. For hustle WOD, all thing that's changing is the dumbbells are gonna go to 40 and 30. Instead of toes to bar, you got tuck ups. Instead of bar muscle ups, you got banded bar muscle ups. Good time, you're gonna be doing the same 50-foot dumbbell walking lunge, but now it's gonna be 30 and 20. You're gonna be doing tuck ups instead. Again, 30 and 20 for your cleans. And then instead of bar muscle ups, you're gonna do jumping bar muscle ups. And I know it doesn't say it, but you have the option as well to do jumping chest to bar pull ups, just to still work on that deep pull. For our masters athletes, you have toes to bar, except the weight's gonna be at 35 and 20 for your cleans and lunges. And then you have 16 chest to bar pull ups at the end. Now, I always give you a big purpose and understanding of the movement. So the main purpose of today, guys, is to test this workout. I want you to push it pretty hard. I want you to strategize a little bit, and I'll go down and break down in a second, but push hard, test yourself. This might be a workout that you might see in the open this year. I have a strong feeling behind it. Now, to break down these movements, the lunges, it's 50 feet. Now, if you're really confident with lunges, this needs to be done and broken. I want you to be able to do your 25 feet, turn around, walk right back. And I want you constant, strong steps as we go down the path or up and down your gym, whatever it may be. Now, as we mean confident, I want to see a step, control, and knee touch and drive up. This means to be smooth. The faster you go doesn't mean it's better. I want to see a nice step up, stand up, step up, stand up as we go through it, right? Now for our toes to bar, this is kind of where the meat of the workout happens. 16 for some of you is pretty easy. 16 for some of us is pretty hard, right? So an easy way to break this up is you go 8 and 8 if you really want to. 6, 5, and 5. That's a good way to kind of keep your grip going because this workout does get very grippy. Now for the cleans, this is where I want you to strategize the most. You have 8 cleans into a walking lunge. So you're gonna basically either hold the dumbbells from your cleans into your lunges, or you go 7 cleans, set it down, shake your hands out, get chalk real quick, pick it up, and go into your walking lunges. Notice you have to clean them no matter what for your lunges anyways, so don't waste another rep as you go. So 7 cleans, 8 lunges. Or if you want to go really break it up, you could go 5, and then on that third one, pick it up. Kind of lets you let your grip rest a little bit longer or a little bit more before you go into it, right? Now on the lunges, this is probably the biggest thing I want you to think about, is that the only requirement they have you do is you need to have your hands touching the handles. Now, keyword touching. It doesn't mean you have to wrap your hands, you just need to have them wrap it around at some point. So the best way I do is I tuck it on my shoulder. If you have the mobility, lift your shoulders up, let it rest on your traps, and put your pointer and bum right around it, and that's probably your best way you can get through it. Now for the bar muscle ups, this is probably the most challenging part for some of us. Now, if you're pretty confident with this, 8 and 8 is probably your best bet. 6, 5, and 5 is the next bet after that. And then if anything, if you're really into it, this is where you have to push yourself and maybe go singles for the rest of the bar muscle ups. If not, that's fine. Just kind of hold on, go through. Don't scale back, don't do less reps. This is, again, testing yourself. So if you get held up here, that's fine. Just see how far you'll get through it, because if it does come up open, you have now some strategy behind where you can go faster at some movements. All right, guys, if you have any questions at all, make sure you ask your coach or DM us or put it down in the comments. I'll answer as soon as I possibly can. But again, don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe. I'll catch you guys tomorrow.